Hip-hop since 1987.com.
You know what it is, your man El Dorado, hip hop since 1987. And for a long time, we've been bringing y'all first with a lot of cats in the game who doing their thing. And we got some talent right here in 2016 that I'm guaranteeing y'all that you're going to be loving this young lady. I got a chance to hear some of her music already, and it's definitely phenomenal. She goes by the name of Dope by Accident, and you also might recognize the gentleman that we got chilling right here, the Academy Zone DJ Sense. So I got to talk to you, Dope by Accident. You out here in the A. I understand you're from the Memphis area, though, but you also have an extensive resume. For those who may not know, you know, people who haven't seen your face, but your work and your catalog is extensive. Talk to me about coming up in Memphis and how long you've been doing your thing.
All right, so being in Memphis, you already understand the whole soul music came from Memphis anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stax Records, you had High Records, you had Al Green. And my mom was actually, she was a singer back in the day with Al Green. She was a High Records with Willie Mitchell. So it was always in my blood anyway. So, but I moved to Miami like in 2011. I moved there with my boy Wisdom. He was a producer with Timbaland. He did Up and Away for Wayne. And he needed a writer. So I was supposed to be there for a week, you know what I'm saying, to work with Tim. Then I met Missy, and I ended up staying there for like 5 years. And then I ended up staying with Missy, and I ended up going to VA and working with Tim around the time. He had just started on the 2020 Vision with Justin. So I've been around like all of them, and I was just soaking up the game. Like I was really a student. Like I was a student for 5 years. Like nigga, like I'm talking about wanting to get in the studio, and you can't because fucking Petey Pablo's in that room. You can't get in the room. You're like, nigga, what about, can I get in with 2 seconds? So, you know, but, you know, it taught me how to be patient. It taught me how to freaking just work, you know what I'm saying? And it just taught me that my time, you know, people, sometimes they don't see it, but your time is, when it's your time, it's your time. So
those are two heavyweights in the game, Timbaland and Missy and whatnot. They redirected the sound of hip hop, and they definitely did a thing for VA. But what's one of the most important things you feel like you've learned from them? Gathering 5 years worth of information, I'm quite sure that it's something that you've learned that's got you to this point today.
I've learned a lot from Missy. She just taught me pretty much just you gotta be personable, but then you gotta make sure you got your own mystique about you, you know what I'm saying? She just really taught me, like, I used to, like, want to go out all the time. Like, I used to, like, yo, because funny story, like, when I was in Atlanta, I was with her, and the thing about Missy is she want to work. Just work, you know, and build your craft. And I remember I texted her, like, yo, can I go out with my friends for a minute? 20 minutes later, I get a text to come to the room, and to the studio. I go to the studio, on her big screen computer TV, motherfucker say her net worth. Shit's like $200 million. She was like, you see how much that shit said? She's like, yo, I don't even go out. And it put me in perspective, like, damn, I don't even got $200 million in my pocket. I need to be in here working. So she kind of taught me the work ethic of the game, because it's like, yo, she got her money, but she still want it. So I kind of learned that shit, like, yo, work, you know, get it in, get your craft right, and then you can worry about all the other shit later on. But right now, just work and make sure that whenever it's your time, you ready. Because when it's your time, then it's your time.
Well, it's definitely your time right now. It's your time, and I understand that alongside of, you know, learning and studying and coming up under Timbaland and Missy, you've also done some dibbling and dabbling, some songwriting for some very notable singers and entertainers in the game. Talk to me about that as well.
Big ups to Polow Da Don. You know, that's all from Polow. He's my manager, Zone 4 all day. I love him to death. Mia, Polow. Polow just kept it real with me and was like, yo, you know, fuck with me and I'm going to get you some placements. And he already seen it. He already knew that I had the pen or whatever. So, I ended up coming to the A, and I started, my first placement was with Bando Jones. Okay. Big ups to Bando. And I did a song called There She Go with him and Jeezy. And then it went from that to Monica. And then Monica just took a liking to me, and this is Monica. So it was like, yo, it's somebody that I grew up on. And and then just after that, it became just like, my pen is so crazy. If you give me a chance, then I'm going to give you some dope shit. But I had to get a chance. And Polow just gave me a chance. Because the talent was there. I just needed the chance. And he gave it to me. Like, he threw me in with the wolves. Like, it was no practice. It was like, yo, get it. Go. And that's it.
Now, folks, you'll constantly hear people saying, "Oh, that shit's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Cam's dabbing. That's dope." You know what I'm saying? Sis got this. That's dope. But you're dope by accident.
Yes,
Talk to
sir.
me
You know
about,
what I'm saying?
bring
I've been seeing
bring
a
us
lot
into your realm. Let us understand what is dope by accident. Give us some insight
Dope
on
by
that.
accident is just, honestly, like, I mean, I never really, I stumbled on being a writer. Because I used to want to be an artist. And then it was too much politics because I refused to wear a motherfucking dress and just to be an artist. That's real shit. I wasn't going to do that shit. So I was like, you know what, cool. Y'all hoes can keep these dresses and shit. I respect that, but I'm not going to do it. And so I fell back from being an artist, and by accident I became a songwriter, and I was cool with that because it was still me getting out my shit. As long as I can be creative, I didn't care. So so Dope by Accident really just came from me being in Memphis, and my homegirl, it was something I did in the studio, and I told her to erase it. I was like, yo, erase that shit. That shit's horrible. She was like, nah, that shit's dope. I was like, nah, nigga, it's about... She was like, oh, so you just dope by accident. I was like, oh, yeah, that's it. But it stuck, and that was it. And, like, Dope by Accident is just, like, just anybody that's just them, who's them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really ask to be who we are, you know what I'm saying? When we're made, we're who we are automatically, and then, you see shit and it alters your approach to who you are, but, this is real, this is me, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom probably wanted me to be a little bit more this, a little bit more that. My pops wanted me, but this is me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't change it. So Dope by Accident.
Now, as we see, we're here right now, Main Streets with the Academy Zone.
Main Street.
DJ Sense.
Trendsetters.
And this cat right here, him and the affiliates,
Yes,
Can
sir.
and Drum, for years, have been bringing us artists. They've been
Yeah.
breaking artists, whether it was T.I. and Jeezy bringing their sound up top and, really getting Wayne out of that mixtape grind and putting him into the mainstream vine. They got
Yeah.
Lil Uzi, you.
Yeah.
Talk to me, what you got going on with DJ Sense?
Sense, man, I'm telling you, just honestly, it's so beautiful because I feel like it's just organic. Like we haven't really just sat and just like trying to plan shit out. It's just like, yo, we got a great song. We like, yo, let's go. Because I feel like that's what it's all about. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be me regardless. And Sense has a track record. Sense has been. I call Sense, Drama, and Cannon the triangle offense, my nigga. They run the triangle. They like the Lakers, man. They the Bulls. The triangle. They the triangle. Like they trifecta. So it's like, you like from like they've been doing this shit for decades. For a decade, you know what I'm saying? These niggas have like consistently been on top. So it's like, sometimes you just gotta just be smart and just it's in your face. Like why not mess with these guys? Like what? This is who you wanted to mess with. Like. I'm from Memphis, so seeing DJ Drama and walking in the studio, I'm like, yo, that's Drama, nigga. That's Gangsta Grills. Like, that's exciting to me because I'm like, yo, that was who we looked up to in the M because we ain't had nothing, pretty much. Like, we really didn't have nothing like that. Because now we do, now we got Dolph and Gotti. And all we really had was 3-6 and, 8-Ball, and 8-Ball was in Houston, Texas. So we was looking at these niggas like, oh, well, shit, we got to go to Atlanta. We got to go to the A and fuck with Gangsta Grills and shit. So, yeah, I'm honored and blessed for that shit.
So y'all have a track out, Sense City.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
DJ Sense,
sir.
talk to me about this young lady. Talk to me about what you saw on her, some of the things that you want to see in her growth, and the knowledge and wisdom that you plan on giving to this young lady.
I mean, she just, she was just so dope from the day I met her. I met her with my business partner Mario, who's also part of Monica's management team. And, I had the song Do Me Like That with Monica, Jeezy, and Yo Gotti. And we was looking to complete my project. And then Mario was like, yo, you got to rock with Dope by Accident, who wrote all the Monica shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right. So, met her. Vibe was on point from the beginning. And, we just came and got to the studio. And it was like what Dope by Accident said, like, I call it DBA. It was like what DBA say. Like, it wasn't too much talking we had to do. Like, it was things that we just vibed. We just connected immediately. The beats I pulled up, she was like, yeah, that's it. It was like we was already there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she ended up doing 4 songs in like an hour and a half, and it just shocked the hell out of me. I was like, damn, you did. Like, I you know what I'm saying? I'm used to songwriters or artists taking all day to do 1 song, and she did 4. And she was like, what's next? And then I was like, you know what? Let me pull out this beat that I've been sitting on for a long time, and I was really waiting for something special, for somebody special to jump on the record. And, I didn't know if it was going to be like a A-lister
Yeah.
or a new artist or whatever, but you know, I just knew like that she was the person that needed to be on this beat. You know
What's
what I
so
mean?
funny is I was doing the beat and I was gonna do it for, I think it was for Breezy. I was gonna do this shit for Breezy, and then Cannon came in and was like, "Yo."
That's exactly what
Cannon was like, "Yo, that should be your song," and it put us in perspective. Like, yo, you know, he was like, "Yo, that should be your shit," and then he was like, "Okay, now we got it. Now this is me."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't when Cannon said it, it was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
these like the OGs of the game. Like if they say something, listen. I was like, he had to tell me but once. I was like, okay, cool.
He was like, y'all gotta put this out right now.
Yeah.
Put it out right now.
Yeah.
And then everybody just had the battery in their back. And she did the song in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
And it's a smash. It's just a smash. It's an absolute smash. Sin City, the beat is crazy. I mean, her lyrics, her melodies, everything. It just reeks of a hit. People walk up to me. I play it in the clubs and everywhere, and you know, just getting a good taste on it. You know what I mean? And people don't even know like that I'm affiliated with the song. You know what I mean? And they'll be like, who is that? What is that song? Like people like who don't buy, and they're just, and I'll be like, okay, and it just gives confirmation of what the song, you know, that I know the potential of the song has, and we still in the early stages right now, you know.
Yeah. For sure.
And it's just like her vibe, her swag, everything is just so crazy, and I always tell her just be dope by accident. Embrace who you are. She does it in her music. She does it. She walks it. She talks it. There's no filter in anything that she does, you know. And she's just dope. Like her energy, she lights up the room every time. It's just so. She just got all the light to really succeed. And I just like embracing that. And that's what we've been doing since we first started, you know, as the whole academy, you know. I remember the days when T.I. walked in the room and I was asked Drama, I was like, who is that? He was like, some dude that said he was the king of the South. It was just T.I. You know what I mean? And the next thing you know, he just blew. I remember when this little young street dude just come through talking about he was young Jeezy. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, he just blows up with Trap or Die, and you know what I mean? And Streets is, that's why we got Streets is watching from, because the one of the tapes we did with Jeezy in the early days, you know, the Streets is watching for the radio show Shade 45, little plug. Friday nights 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? And that when you just and being around those giants at early stages, there's certain vibes and energies that you get from somebody, man. And Dope by Accident, DBA brings those things to the table. You know, I mean, like we just said, you just played 3 songs of hers, man. She just, I say she shit hits.
Fresh sound.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
She's
Very dope sound.
She just goes and goes and goes. I mean, she could write 100 hits in a day.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Just being real. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Challenge. I'm joking.
There she go.
So, I mean, you're around all these notable acts and all this talent in the game. It's early in 2016, as Gabe mentioned. So you let me hear about 4 tracks, and I can honestly say them things was all crazy. Like unique beat, it was dope lyrics. You know, something that men and women would both enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that I could see a teenager in high school being able to identify with, or somebody in their 40s that might be going through a little love relationship issue. They may be able to identify with as well.
Sure.
As we move into the spring coming up soon and the rest of 2016, what else can we expect from Dope by Accident?
Man, you expecting I'm still writing songs. You know, I still got to balance those two. I'm definitely trying to do a lot of shows.
Okay.
Like, that's the next step, is like touching different cities, touching people.
South by Southwest.
South by Southwest.
We see you down
We're
there.
gonna be there.
That's lined up.
The whole crew gonna be there. So Uzi gonna be there. Cannon, Sense gonna be there. So you know I'm gonna be there too. So it's gonna be dope. So yeah, I'm just trying to like be everywhere.
If people want to stay in tune with your music, how can they go about doing so via social media? And also, just why don't you give one more shameless plug to some of the artists that you've written for, so cats can go back and listen and kind of hear what they can expect.
Okay, so I like him. Oh, shit. I just did Chris Brown royalty album. I did Discover. A lot of folks. There may be a second single, so y'all please, you know what I'm saying. I did Monica project. I'm doing Usher's project right now. I co-wrote on Beyonce I've Been On song she did like on her last album like 2 years ago. And then I did this young guy named Mark Dallas with Dancing with the Stars. I did his whole album. He's dope as shit. So, you know, like those are kind of like the projects that I've been doing so far. And actually working on K. Michelle now. And yeah, so we just trying to like get in Every door is possible.
I mean, shit, that's probably 3/4 of what cats got on their iPods right now, on their Apple Music, whatever the case may be.
She's so subtle about it. Like, oh yeah, I just Beyonce, Usher, like, yeah.
Man.
You know, just another day at
about
work.
to get on K Michelle and Usher.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, Chris Brown too.
Let them know where they can follow you on social media.
Go to Instagram, Dope by Accident. Twitter, Dope by Accident. My SoundCloud is Dope by Accident. Snapchat, Dope by Accident. Everything is easy. It's Dope by Accident. No spaces, no nothing. It's only one Dope by Accident, man. I've been seeing a lot of names. Dope by Accident _ Dope on Purpose. It's Dope by Accident over here. But yeah, that's it.
DJ Sense, let them know where they can check you out, man. And let them know once again where they can check you out every Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Every Friday night, 8 o'clock, Shade 45. Actually, right here at Mean Street Studios, 1079 Atlanta. Saturday, we syndicated all throughout the South. At DJ Sense on Twitter, Trendsetter Sense on Instagram, Trendsetter DJ Sense SoundCloud, DJ Sense Snapchat, all that good stuff, man. Holla at your boy, man.
You know what it is, El Dorado, hip hop since 1987. Once again, we're trying to let y'all know what's up. Some talent right here. I guarantee we take the clock this time next year. You're going to be bumping her shit everywhere. Dope by Accident. Stay
Beauty
tuned.
shops, barber shops, strip clubs.
Dope by accident, but it ain't by accident.
HipHop since 1987.com.